Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to a timeless Justice for Sagittarius reading, where we discuss justice in the terms of however Sekhmet, the energies that I read for, wants to discuss the term. All right. In doing so, it may be merciless, it may be merciful. Who knows who, what, when, where, why more than you. Okay. In the discussion of this reading, just bear in mind it's imperative to know that it is not a one-to-one reading. It is a general collective reading that you have decided to tap into, and it is imperative that you use your discernment, aka intuition, to take all the bits and pieces that may resonate with you and leave behind with the reading anything that may not. All right. Please know some other details in regards to me. Seventh is that I am a master healer that provides remote wellness and tarot intuitive insights such as this. The description box below will house different links on how to travel both of my channels of the sister energies of Bastet and Sekhmet that I read for, and other details should that be of interest for you. Alright, Sagittarius, bear in mind that feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, femininity and masculinity are reflective of one another. Femininity encapsulates feminine and masculine energies, and masculinity encapsulates both masculine and feminine energies. Boom shakalaka. Alright, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. I have a lot of anxiety. And there's been some chaos in your daily routines here. Some of it is argumentative, but all of it is chaotic. It's an engagement towards making a protective boundary around, let's call it your inner child. Let's call it the inner child. It's part of your many different personalities, but let's reduce it down to your inner child. And you are preserving that at this time, whether you know it or not. This is where the bullet bites back. All right, you're not really taking no shit. No shit. All right, good for you. Jesus. All right. Linear, please. We're not taking bullshit. All right. We're not accepting a mess. All right. We're accepting clear, concise, digitized ones and zeros to the binary coding of what everything else is in the multi-dimensional ways that it expresses itself. So we're waiting for that moment. All right, Saggy. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. All right, Ten of Wands with the Tower card. All right, hence why the hello, one at a time. Digitize this shit for me. Make it make sense, because the archive of memory is understanding everything. So you, the person that wants to trigger me, whoever you are, is wrong. I will prove you the righteousness. Like, this is where, like, the inner dialogue of your, like, ninja warrior is like, and good for you. You're not putting up with bullshit anymore. You're just not. You are listening because you're forced to. You've been told you will need to listen. You've been dancing around this, but, you know, whatever. It's not believable until it happens. Blah, 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 blah. I get it. No salt to the wound here, but blah. All right. You're over and done it. Over and done it? You're over and done it. Okay. I was going to say you're over and done with it, but no, you're over and done it. You've been there, done that. What else is this person? Is it a person y'all are asking? Yeah, it's that motherfucking person. It's that person right there. Is that person right the fuck here? Is that the person you're thinking about? And this person... Just no. Sorry. Not sorry. But no. So, we're going to keep it about you, Saggy. And you just over and done it. All right. There's a lot of mess going through you. All right. There's a lot of chaotic shit. There's a lot of things you want to make out and reason for yourself. But all this chaotic energy is saying, listen, I don't want to figure this shit out anymore. I'm literally the tornado of all the things I figured it out. I figured it out. And now you got to move with it. And that's what the part that got you into this quote unquote mess is. I would be safe to say that it's suffering right now. You know, you are afraid of the end result for tomorrow and listening to this fucking energy. And I'm over here like, why? First and foremost, tomorrow don't exist in a linear aspect of where you think it is a concern, all right? And why shouldn't you be quote unquote concerned with an energy that you don't want to face knowing damn well it's going to be there? But, all right. One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time, one situation at a time. It's a bundle. This is the energies of all the tornadoes here bundling up together. It's all right. And you're like, oh God, I saw this storm coming. It's been brewing for a long time. And people don't like when I have this energy about myself because it's katana all the way. It's like slice and dice, slice and dice. I don't want to fuck with you. I fucks with you. I don't want to fuck with this. I need to pull back. I need to... It's the injured warrior card. It's a spiritual recall where your spirit fuel tank is like empty. Okay, it was half empty maybe a few weeks ago. Now it's all empty. All right, and in that last little bit of reservoir, it's about like 2% from being real empty. All right, this is how much you're like, I'm done. So it's recharge time until you understand it. You need to understand what recharging is. Some of you are not getting it. What recharging is. But, you know, this angular, beautiful lighting that I have is the little luminescence that I get from the outside. That's where you can go. If that's literally outside or the luminescence from the outside, then that's what we're asking you to do. Spend some time outside under the sun. If it's overcast, that's your outside. If it's rainy, yep, outside. Outside you go. Outside you go. Play outside. Pick up a stick. Have a little imagination. You need to take your child outside. Your inner child and your actual child. If you have an actual child, of course. And whether that is a human being or an animal or your plant. You want to take your plant outside? Oh, shit. The storm has settled a little bit. I think it's not that the tornado is gone. Is that we're more or less in the center of it. As I saw the High Priestess here on this coming. Yeah, you're in the center of it. You're literally in the center of it. All right. The serenity is within you. The serenity is to be made sense within you. It's to be braided with your self-knowledge, your intelligence, your emotional intelligence, your desire, your sensation, your senses, your longing, your likability, your 50,000 fucking plus taste buds. You're meant to feel. You're meant to exist in this world. And I don't know what's going to say it. Ugh. All right, I'm going to say it. Some of you are either feeling the pressure of having taken something from the medical world that is suppressing you. And it's taking your electrolytes of who you are slowly and surely away. Because it's disconnected you from it. So without it being engaged by receiving your energy of awareness, it's suffering. So wherever this may be that you've been dealing with new set of reactions that are causing you to have some sort of medical concern. There's something new about you where you're like, this is off. And if it's off, I want to turn it on. And may I wish for you to do that. All right. It's something that is very centered of the possibility to do. I don't say that it's not something you are going to do or not do. It is, however, centered within your world to be there. Just going to say maybe you'll benefit from the Aries Justice reading as of late, because a similar card, Five of Cups, has come out, but we have here the Five of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. Use your absolute discernment to reflect on that energy, because Aries energy is more or less your cousin in the elements, right? Yet there is something that you are that Aries energy is not, and unless that is something that your discernment decides to understand and learn from, that's where you'll figure out what part of that is something for you that you can use and transactionalize for yourself, because Aries reading was about transactions, for the Six of Pentacles to come through and kind of transactionalize for itself. Some of you, not all of you, it's because it's not all of you. It's everyone is suffering. Everyone may or may not understand what to do within a situation. Okay, so use your discernment for that, as you would and as you should for this whole entire thing. There is a polarizing there's an existential crisis here. Someone is afraid of getting older. Someone is maybe at a later stage of life and they're looking at their life and they're like starting to have regrets. Some of you are having to be in an uncomfortable situation where some of your parents might be in a point where they are figuring out if they need to go to a nursing home, or if that's even a possibility, or even a need, or how you can get away from that, but the strain of that type of conversation might be there for some of you, not all of you again. Going back to this person here that was very much in like the chaos of things in the beginning of the energies, excuse me, there is a need for you to do the opposite of what you usually did. There's someone in your personal social circle that it may have eluded you to just do things for yourself. And the more you do things for yourself, the more you'll not only build a relationship with who you are and what you are, yet you'll learn more or less how to put a judge, trial, and jury for someone that you are convinced should be in a symbiosis of a relationship. Yet remind yourself that there is no shoulding that you can impose on somebody else. You cannot force somebody to love you. You cannot force somebody to be your friend. You cannot force someone to like you. The moment you do, you become in a trajectory of being in a lane of you done fucked up. Okay? So, I mean, if that's the lane you want to go down, then that's the lane you want to go down, period. I mean, there's a lot of people who go to fucking spiritual people and do like soulmate readings and hexes and all that shit and cause a ruckus. But if you ask me, I don't think it's very successful. It's not. Whether you have the connection or not, because you manipulated it to receive it, doesn't mean that you, the manipulator of receiving and now having, is happy. You want to be more of like now on a trajectory of like, I won't be caught. All right. So in the eyes of the universe, you have a line. And some of you, because of this conversation, may want to benefit reading or listening out to the Aries reading. All right. That's for that. Let's go do some Jesus. Jesus, walk. Jesus, walk with me. All right, so closing message, we have Chiron 27, healing. All right, healing is what it is for you at this time. It is everything that this reading is all about. All right, 39, we have waxing gibbous, reflection. I mean, what is healing besides that? All right, and one more. Aries. Woo, she's on point today. All right, Aries, beginning, number 1. All right, so maybe all of you will benefit from the reading. Go ahead. Go ahead and go on yonder. Explore. With that being said, Saggy, I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.